Nobody else gave a fuck about her but me. Like, I was your 100 grand bitch. You was trying to be sneaky because you was trying to send your money to her house so I wouldn't know. So I'm like, I scroll, that shit says Kate address.
Here comes Santa Claus, right down Santa Claus Lane. Vixen and all his reindeers pulling on the rein.
Hi my babies, it's your girl Dasani, and today I am back with a motherfucking video. Alright y'all, so welcome to week 1 of VLOGMAS. I always wanted to do VLOGMAS like this. And welcome everyone that is new to my channel. Welcome back my babies. What I'm gonna try to plan on doing, I'm gonna do week 1, week 2, week 3, you know what I mean? Y'all get it. I'm not even gonna sit here and lie to y'all. I cannot get out a day 1, day 2, I cannot. I be trying to do too much stuff at once, so I'm gonna do week 1, week 2, and then on week 3, which will be like, it would, or week 4, is it week 4? I think it's week 4 that Christmas is on, and I'll do Christmas in there, and then there'll be another video coming after that because it'll be, you know what I mean, the new year. So we gonna be going into 2024 fresh as well. Today's video is going to be a story time. I don't usually do story times because I feel like I'm not a good story like teller, but y'all gonna start seeing some story times because when I really thought about it, like, I got some real like good story time. Wait, let me get my lip gloss. Alright, so y'all, today's video is gonna be a story time on how my sister tried to scam me. Huh? Yes, my sister, bitch. This was supposed to be my sister, y'all. She tried to scam me. So yeah, we're going to get into this story time because it's really like some snake activity and you just can't trust people. Like, this is somebody that I grew up with. I'm gonna just give you a little background on this girl. If you are not already subscribed, please like, comment, and subscribe. We about to just get right into this little story time and see what this joint is really giving. So without further ado, let's get right into the video. We ain't gonna go in depth about like who these people is. All right, I'm gonna name the girl. I'm gonna name her, let's see, let's name her Snake. Snake, because that bitch was a snake. She really was a snake, y'all. Like, I don't understand, like, how dare she do me dirt, and I was the only bitch that really gave a fuck about her. She really did me dirty, and I was the only bitch that gave a fuck about this girl. Like, nobody else gave a fuck about her but me. Like, I was your 100 grand bitch. She wasn't giving like that real bitch energy. You can't fuck with bitches like that. Bitches that don't give real bitch energy, cut them bitches off immediately. We won't call her Snake. Should I call her Snake? She was a snake, but we ain't gonna do that. We ain't gonna do that. We ain't gonna do that. Even though she was a fucking snake, we ain't gonna do that. I'm gonna just give her like a little name. All right, I'm gonna give her her initial. So her initial is J. Let's give her initial J. She knew me since I was like a fucking kid, y'all. Like, she's not that far apart from me. She's 2 years older than me. She knew me since I was like, since we was young. Like, we was young bulls. Like, we was getting in the tub together. Like, I was like, she probably made me like around like 5. Probably like 5, 6. We probably wasn't getting in the tub together. I was always a real ass bitch though. Like, I always kept it a G. I always giving these bitches too much that they can take. That's what I'm saying. You cannot give real bitch energy to weak ass, fake ass bitches because it's always gonna fuck you up in the long run. You like, damn, like, I'm the real bitch. Like, why am I getting this fucked up? Like, I'm just going off the topic, but y'all get what I'm saying. That's why I just feel like this story is really like fucked up because it's like we knew each other since we was seeds. Like, I really called this girl my sister because she was my sister. You know what I'm saying? Like, she was my sister because she was just close to me like that. We grew up together, so I didn't think nothing of it. She always used to do like weird ass shit to me, like steal my clothes. Like I said, she was like somebody that I knew all the way from the mud. That's what I'm saying. When your parents or somebody tell you, like, you know, like my mom. When your mom tell you, like, you know, this girl is not really your friend and stuff like that, of that sort, maybe you should just listen to her and just like shut the fuck up, because I let the ride go on. When I start telling other people about this stuff, like repeating back stories that happened to me, I'm like, what the fuck was I thinking about? It's like I didn't see it until I became around like other people and I start like actually telling the stories that actually happened to me, like, to them, and they just looking at me like, this is you, dog. Like, bitch, is you cool? And I used to look at them like, fuck? Am I cool? Like, the girl that was my sister, we're gonna call her J, and her mom, we're gonna call her K. You know what I'm saying? JK? Just get it. Yeah, so me and Jay, we was locked in. K, we was locked in too because, you know what I mean, Jay was my sister, so that mean K was something to me as well. Hold on, y'all, let me I only got a little piece of this L left. Don't zoom me, and I got a crazy lighter. I feel like rolling up. Like I need a personal roller. I'm tired of rolling up. I just never peeped none of the stuff that she was doing to me, like I said, until I was telling other people about it. So I was working 2 jobs, right? And this was around our time where everybody was getting PUA, free money. Me and my mom, we never talked about it, like, and never, like, my mom never brought it to my attention. I mean, I never brought it to my mom's attention either, but when I started noticing like everybody else like getting money and Jay brought it to my attention, I was just like, oh yeah, let me do this. Mind you, never said anything to my mom. Never asked my mom like, oh mom, can you do this for me? Because I wasn't really like thinking like that. Me and Jay, we was talking about something and I was just like, you know, regularly talking to her, telling her about my day. And because he was always on the phone, mind you, she was my sister. So I'm telling her like, you know, like I'm tired of working, like your girl is tired of working on my feet. Like, what the fuck? Like, I feel like a broke down slave and everybody's getting free money. Like, this is no good. Like, I'm not gaining nothing from this. So she like,
oh, why don't you just do the PPA joint? So
I'm like, why don't I just do the PPA joint? But I think you had to be unemployed at the time. But people were still just doing it. And, you know, a lot of people was doing, like, scams and shit like that. But I don't think that she was, like, going to do no scam shit. Because this is my sister. Mind you, this is my sister. Come on, y'all got to pay attention. This is my sister. I'm thinking that this girl is just, like, you know, like, really, like, trying to look out for me. You know what I mean? Because I'm telling her, like, I'm tired of working. So she like, oh, why don't you just do the PPA joint? So I'm just like, yeah, like, why don't I just do the PPA joint? But I'm like, I'm not doing it because I don't know how to do it. Like, I don't know nothing about it. So I'm just like, I don't know how to do it. Like, you know how to do it? She's like, oh yeah, I did it before. She told me that she did it on hers.
Bitch did not do hers, y'all.
She did not do hers. She lied and said that she did hers. Mind you, I did not know this at the time. And I'm just like, okay. Then she told me that her sister know how to do it too. Me and her sister was locked in too because these are my sisters. Supposed to be sisters. But it was all like locked in. So she was like, let's call her A. She's irrelevant, but she was like, A know how to do it, you know what I mean? Me and A gonna do it or whatever. So I was just like, cool. Mind you, but the PPA joint, I don't know if y'all know, it was just like pandemic, everybody was getting free money and the fucking government was giving out free money and the bitch didn't get that fucking out. But nonetheless, she just told me like, yeah, A know how to do it too, so I'ma just let her look over it, you know what I mean, when I do it. So I'm just like, okay, cool. We was on the phone while she was doing it or whatever. She already knew like everything about me. She knew my address, my name, all that. She just didn't know my social, so that's what I had to put in. I had to put in like my social and some other stuff. I went over it after I put my social in. I went over everything after I put my social in and press submit. So we just chilling. A couple days go by. Let's say a couple weeks. A couple weeks go by. So K, mind you, K is J mom. K calls my mom. K like,
Dasani got mail at my house.
so my mom's like, what? Like, what do you mean? So K like,
Yeah, I opened up the mail and it's saying that like she's fraudulent and all this stuff.
so my mom like, what? So she like, mind you, I'm just laid back chilling in my room, just chilling like a regular smuggler day. Like, it's just nothing. Like, I never brought it to my mom's attention, but it wasn't like I was trying to be sneaky with her or anything. Never like came up with my mom because I was just like, you know what I mean? Like, it's gonna come to the house anyway. I'm gonna tell her, like, I'm gonna tell her that I got so-and-so help me with the PUA. So I'm like, huh? Usually she don't call me Dasani. That's not my name in this crib. So I'm like, oh, what I do? She like,
why the fuck was you trying to be sneaky and trying to do the PPA joint and send it to K-House?
so I'm looking at her like, what? I'm like,
Nobody was trying to be sneaky and I did not send nothing to K-House. What do you mean?
she like,
Stop fucking lying, yes you did. K got the mail.
so I'm like, K got the mail. What mail? Like, what they sent the card? She like,
You know what the fuck I'm talking about? You told us you wasn't trying to be sneaky, so what was you trying to do?
so I'm just like, I was just trying to get the money. What you mean?
Bring me my money. Yeah!
I'm trying to get the money. She like, so how the fuck did she get her mail? You was trying to be sneaky because you was trying to send your money to her house so I wouldn't know. So I'm like, who? I got my own crib. Why would I want my money to go to somebody else's house? I'm so confused. I was just like,
Mom, nobody was trying to be sneaky. Like, I literally don't know what you're talking about.
I'm like, Jay helped me with the PPA joint. She like, why didn't you tell me? Da-da-da-da. So I'm just like, because it really didn't come up. Like, it wasn't like I was trying to be sneaky or nothing. She like, so
How did your mail get to K-House?
I'm like,
I don't know how my mail got to K-House.
I was really confused. I'm like, I don't know how my mail gets to K house because I put in our address. I know our address by heart. I don't know how my address would get mixed up with K house. So she's like,
You're lying, you just keep lying. It was that. It was to our house because it's saying that you're fraudulent and you know you can't do that because the amount of people that already got at our house
already got their money. So another person on top of that is like, bitch, this girl don't live here. So why are you saying that you live there and you don't? So I'm like, I could call Jay right now. Mind you, I'm getting all hype and all like, you know what I mean, rowdy, because I'm not being sneaky. Like, I'm like,
You can call Jay right now, like, you know what I mean? Like, you can call Jay right now, and you can ask her, like, I got it sent to this house, but I was not trying to be sneaky, like, at all.
I'm standing 10 toes on what I'm saying right now because I'm literally telling the truth. There's no reason for me to lie. And then she was telling me, like, log into it, just log into it. I'm like, all right. So I logged into it because I'm like, I'm not lying. There's no reason for me to lie. Like, I'm going to show you that I put our address on here and nobody was trying to be sneaky and send it to somebody else's house. I was sending it to my crib. I'm not sending it to nobody. I don't know who in their right mind is going to send their money to somebody else's house, but that's crazy. I log into it, put the information in or whatever. I'm scrolling down. I click on my profile. Mind you, be worried about the address because she like, you got mail sent to somebody else's house. So clearly you put their address in, like, stop lying. I'm showing her hype as shit, y'all, like scrolling. Soon as I got to the address, I scroll. That shit says K address. I looked at my mom like, on everything I did not do that. She just like, you a fucking liar, like you gonna sit here and just pull it up and everything. Like my mom, she was like really going in because she was mad as shit. So I'm just like, you got every right to be mad because I could really be fucking up some shit if I was like, you know what I mean, like not really knowing what I was doing. So I understand she was mad. So I'm like, I'ma call Jay because Jay is the bitch that did it. So I'm like, yeah, let me call Jay. So I called Jay, couple rings, she answered, she like, hello. I'm like, what's up, bro? Making conversation, any type of I'm just trying to make like conversation so I could get to wherever I want to answer. So I'm just like, what's up, bro? Like, what you doing? Da da da. She like, yeah, nothing, chilling. I'm like, did you check into the PPA joint today? She like, no, I ain't checking to it. Alright, so I had to change cameras, so if y'all see different quality, please just don't do too much. What the fuck? Don't do too much. But yeah, before I was really interrupted, she like, no, I ain't checking to it since we had did it. So I'm like, oh, word, because I can't get into the account, my job. My mom, she had her phone and she was already logged into it after I had gave her the information. I was already logged into it while I was on the phone with her on my phone. But I'm sitting here telling her, I'm like, yeah, I can't get logged in. Like, it's not logging me in, so and so and so forth. So she telling me on the phone the password. I'm already in the account. So I'm like, no, let me just see if she gonna give me the password and all that. So she gave me the password and all that, make sure it confirmed that it was still the same password because I was already in the account. As I'm like scrolling and like looking through it, we still on the phone. I'm like, yeah, bro, and then you get it from my address. She like,
Yeah, bro, like, why wouldn't I get it for your address?
Just answer the question, okay? Please don't play with me right now.
I said, bro, because clear as day it said that it's going to your address. What you mean? So she said something, bro, no, it's not. I'm like, I'm looking at it right now, bro. Yes, it is. And I just felt like she was like trying to play with me, like, but you're not seeing it right. You're not looking at it right.
About to go the fuck off.
What do you mean I'm not looking at the right shit? It shouldn't say your address on anything at all. Bitch, you got a crib. That's a house. That's not like you're saying like I'm working at this place. No, bitch, you're trying to get my shit sent there to the house. That's what you was trying to do. She just bung. Hang up. So my mom just like,
that shit is so fucking corny.
she called Kay back. She telling Kay about it. I think Kay cause I was about to say her name.
And I don't give a fuck.
I think Kay cussed Jay out, telling her like you is all types of dirty and all that, like you gonna do that shit to the only person that really gives a fuck about you, because I was the only bitch that really gave a fuck about this girl and she really did me like trifling. So I was just so confused, like, why would you want to do a boss ass bitch, a boss ass real ass bitch, the realest bitch that you ever had in your life like that? Like, no shots towards Kay, because Kay, like, I love her to death. But Jay, why would you do that to the realest bitch that you know? But nonetheless, going back into the story, she hung up. So I called her back. She was not answering my job. She hung up. Like, soon as I'm like telling her, like, basically trying to cuss her the fuck out, because bitch, you're lying. I can see it clear as day. It don't say my address on there. It clear as day say your address. So why would you just tell me that you put my address on there?
I'm about to beat this bitch up.
I'm so confused. Like, why is this bitch not answering the phone no more? Like, What the fuck is she doing? She did not answer the phone, y'all. That's what I'm saying. I wanted her to give me the password and stuff like that. Not like saying like she the one that made up the password, because I'm the one that made up the password. I wanted it to make it seem like I forgot about the password and she was just like reminding me of the password. I just wanted to see if she was gonna lie, because I already had it in my mind like if I didn't change it, because clearly as day I'm telling you the truth, Mom, like I didn't change it. She was the only other person. But Kay was going off. Like, you could hear Kay in the background. She was still on the phone with my mom. Because we just kept talking about, like, that shit is so corny. It's so weird. So, on the paper, it said that you're fraudulent. Like, you fake. You got to verify your identity. Said all this crazy shit. They trying to say a real-ass bitch like me is fraud. Like, that's what I'm saying. It can't be that true that a real-ass bitch like me is alive. A real-ass, like, what? It just couldn't be that true. Like, it was too hard to believe. That's why they were saying it. It's like, no, they were saying it because this bitch was trying to take my fucking identity, basically. The fuck? She was, no, like, real shit. That's literally trying to take my identity, because why are you forging my shit to your crib? I mean, I gave her permission to do my stuff. I understand that. But I never gave her permission to put her stuff in there. Like, her information. Why the fuck would you put your information on my shit that's, like, literally going to the government that already know what the fuck I'm doing for a living and know where I'm living at already?
The fuck?
Why would you even try to play with them like that? Knowing that you live, I'm not even going. We not even going to get that deep, because she don't got a crib. It's not her crib. It's Cray crib. So you can't really like say too much. You know what I mean? So it's like you don't even got your own crib to be trying to do. Like, you're doing that shit playing on other people's house. Like, literally, you're playing on other people's house. Like, I understand that's your mom and all, but like, you're playing on your mom crib, because they could have went across everybody joined inside of the crib and said like everybody fraudulent since you already doing one person. Like, is the rest of these people real? Like, FBI, open up! Everybody could have got their shit fucked up because you wanted to be sneaky and do this one thing and try to fuck my joint up. I was always there for you, honey. I was always there for this bitch. And she really just played me like I was just some fucking fiend on the block. I was like, damn, alright, that's where we at. I blame myself, but I can't even blame myself, because I really thought that this bitch was my sister. Like I said, we was locked in, so it was like, siege y'all sandbox shit, like. But she did me dirty. Like, this bitch actually did me north. She did me like she did not know me at all. Like, but yeah, y'all, that was the little story time on how my sister tried to scam me. She tried it because they said it was fraudulent and it never went through. I feel like I had to share this story time because honestly, I feel like y'all should really watch out. Your enemies be the closest motherfuckers close to you, motherfucker. You gotta watch them bitches. A lot of times you'll think, because my mom, she used to always tell me like, no, she's jealous of you. Like, it's something like she's jealous of you. And I'm just like, no, mom. This is my sister. No, mom. She's not like that. No, mom. Yes. So I had to learn for myself to really know who this bitch really was. I was just, these my sisters, you know, giving them the benefit of the doubt, because like, I'm really thinking that these is my honey. They wasn't. And I feel like I had my guard down around them for way too long, because I was already in that mindset. Like, these is my sisters. They would never do nothing to hurt me. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Welcome my new babies and bye my old babies. Please like, comment, subscribe, and watch out for the bitches that want to be tight.